Hello everyone, I'm finishing my lunch because it took me longer than I thought it would, and then we are continuing Silent Hill. Hello, hello. Lobsel, Jeff, Billy, Ludovic, Daniel, Odd Molly. Let's push start here and jump back in. I think we'd, finish Midwich and the church bit? I think that's what we had just done. Yep. Alrighty. Wonder what that newspaper says. Alas. Oh my god, what? Hey, Mom. Why? What's he doing? Okay, I'll be right there. Gandalf was in timeout, and Mom wants me to come get him because now he's complaining. He tried to leave the house today. Gandalf, when I opened the door to let the dog in, and Gandalf just walked out under my feet out to the back porch like, hey, I belong out here. I'm an outdoor cat. Like, no, you were not. Go to timeout. So I'm going to go get him. Now I gotta trick the dog into coming in. 1 second. Lola, come here. Yeah, there we go. You stay right there. Alright, all the animals are settled. And you are in trouble, mister. You are in trouble. You no go outside. Now, you an indoor cat. Say hello. Hello. Alright, be free, kitty. This neighborhood is in far more of a wilderness kind of area than my old house was. And there's lots of, like, huge birds and hawks and eagles, and we've lost cats to birds before, so I'm like, no. No Gandalf. Alrighty, so we have to go to the hospital. Let's see. Aw. Well, hopefully things slow down for you soon, Odd Molly. Hello, Blue Jay. Welcome. Hospital was somewhere behind us, I feel like. The map is not readable. But I feel like it's over there. But, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna explore. We'll find it eventually, I'm sure. Alright. I do know we have to use the bridge at some point, but that's not until later. Because I'm pretty sure the bridge is just for going to the amusement park? Yeah, I think I do need to go back. I think the hospital's in the previous section. So time to double back. Hey, Mars, welcome. I actually spent some time playing the visual novel of this morning, which was interesting. Fun little add-on, I guess. I was playing the Japanese one just to get the textures and stuff. So I don't know anything about the story yet. We'll stream that one day. Alright, I'm gonna... Let's see. So how'd I get over here? How did I... Was it that? Yes, it was that street. So I think maybe Alchemilla might be further down this road. Maybe we don't have to go as far back. Okay, I'm on Bachman. Am I going the right way? No, I need to turn. Go this way. It might be on this street. Yeah, there's a fan translation you can actually download as an application. You don't even have to, like, have an emulator to play it, which is super cool. I can probably post a link or something. Because right now, the Alchemilla Hospital, which is the site of the person that helped translate and reprogram it, is down for repairs. Everything's getting moved to a new host. So you can't go to the typical page and download it. But I still have my copy. Oh wow, that's just all X'd out now. So I guess, yeah, I guess I go south and then over. Hello, Lola. Lola, no licky. I know so much about the game, but never played it. Well, it's only, the novel, the visual novel. I've never played Book of Memories, and I've never finished Origins. Those are the only bits of Silent Hill that I'm not, fully acquainted with yet. One of these days, I'll finish everything. Alright, so I guess we go this way. I am supposed to go to the hospital next, right? Like, that's the next place. Oh, yeah, Odd Molly. I want a Silent Hill tattoo so bad. Oh, my Silent Hill t-shirt arrived. The new one that Konami's selling. Ooh, I love it. I like some of their other t-shirts too, but I mean, their t-shirts come out to like $40 if they're not on sale. This one was slightly discounted for the release, I guess. And it was still $30. Like, holy shit. Oh, thank you. Speedrun win. I'm not good at speedruns. I just play games to chill, and speedrunning, I would be so anxious about it that I would not have fun. I would just be stressed about my time. Yeah, I think I need to go back this way, past Midwich, and then it's on one of the main roads. Did I order the hoodie? I have a Silent Hill hoodie from a different website. They made one through Fangamer, like last year. and it's super cool. It's around here somewhere. So I didn't buy the new one because I already had one. I was like, I don't need 2 Silent Hill hoodies. And it was also way more expensive. I think it turned out to be like $100 total with shipping or something. Holy shit, Konami. Nah, I got the poster and I got the t-shirt. I don't think we crossed the bridge yet. I think the bridge crossing is later when we're supposed to go find the amusement park. I could be wrong, but I feel like Alchemilla's on this side of town. What's over here? Hello, Mr. Dog. Would you give Bad Mojo a try? I've never, heard of that. Just subscribed a few hours ago. The live seems like a good omen. Glad to be here. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. I try to stream, a couple times a week on an irregular schedule, but, I'm doing more this month since it's October. Got more horror to play. I'm torn between just replaying all the games I love and playing new things so that I will love them. Like, I spent last night, Lobster will be thrilled to hear this, researching Koudelka. Found some great shit. Found the entire multiple different diaries from the developer, in Japanese and English. This man recorded frickin' everything. I mean, it's gonna make a great video one day when I get to talk about it. But that also just made me want to replay Koudelka, which I've already streamed. Or I could go ahead and play Shadow Hearts, which is the sequel. I should probably do that, is play a new game that I've not played before. Okay, I think I need to turn back around and go through that house. And then I think it's in the center part of the map. But man, there's some cool stuff in there about Koudelka. Which, if you've never heard of, it's like a action RPG horror game from the 90s. Came out the same year as Silent Hill. My favorite Silent Hill games in descending order. That's tough. Silent Hill 4 is my favorite of the originals. I wasn't that fond of this game for a while. It took a while to grow on me, but in the last year or two, I've really come around to appreciating it more. I'm gonna save since I'm here, just in case I die stupidly. And then, Downpour is my favorite of the new ones. I love Downpour. Oh, thank you. I do. This is my Halloween flannel. I also have my Pride Month flannel and a red and black one, which I guess is also Halloween. I don't know. You want to see those diaries? Yeah! It's on my laptop, so I can post a link in the Discord later if you're over there. It's neat. He had a couple different, like, blogs that he'd run, and then he'd kind of get distracted and run a blog elsewhere, and he moved it, like, 5 times from the looks of it. But he kept a pretty extensive kind of personal diary at different points, which is neat, and talked about various aspects of the game's development, posted some behind-the-scenes stuff. Yeah, Shadow Hearts. I've not played that. I've played Koudelka, and I adore Koudelka, but I do need to get around to playing the rest. Yeah, the Play Novel had DLC, which was downloaded through, like, a mobile app and is no longer available and just probably gone forever. Somebody recorded, wrote down what happens, so at the least we kind of get an idea of the story, but yeah, the content's probably gone. Though apparently the Play Novel got a kind of, like, mobile phone update 5 years later when the movie came out. I don't know if that contained the Andy story. Somehow I don't think it did. Oh, happy birthday, Nacho! Welcome! Oh no, that's another monster that wants to eat my face. What are my thoughts on Silent Hill 2? I enjoy it. I mean, I like it. It was one of my first Silent Hill games, one of my first horror games. I don't think it's my favorite. I think it's fascinating the way that it's influenced the industry and horror in general and how much, like, power it's had to influence all this stuff, and I do adore it. But of the Silent Hill series, I think I'm just more drawn to the style of horror that's in some of the other games. Like, 1 is so weird and out there and hard to explain, which it's really grown on me as I've played it more. 4 is also really weird and out there and hard to explain, and that kind of, like, Twin Peaks weird humor and weird horror kind of combo, you know, is my jam. I love it. 2 is a little more, I guess, as much as I do enjoy it, and it's so well written, it's very, the tone is very hard, very serious, very, this is reality, this is terrible, and it's good, but I kind of love that kind of horror that has more of an element of whimsy and surrealism and isn't always in your face about how terrible it is to be alive. You know, like 2 is kind of dark. All right, I'm gonna pull up a map. Silent Hill 1 map. Okay, where the crap is this hospital? If I went the whole daggone wrong way. It is across the bridge. There's 2 bridges? Okay. There's a bridge that I guess you cross to get to Central Silent Hill, and then there's a bridge you cross later to get to the resort area? Melancholic. That's a good word for that game. That is, like, I've been trying to think about my feelings about the games, and I think that's part of it with 2, is that it is very melancholic and dark. And that's, you know, that's a genre of horror that's powerful and good to have, but for me personally, not my favorite kind of experience. I gotta be in the mood to feel that shitty, to be that upset about shit. Okay. I have to go back, don't I? Yay! I noticed 3 and 4 involve more fear of persecution and being observed. Do you think them being developed at the same time had something to do with that? I don't know. I mean, that's a possibility. I don't remember how much the developers in charge at the time had as far as influence goes. I know Ito said that he basically didn't do much with 4, but the artists that he kind of trained and oversaw in 3 and 2 were the ones that were really heavily influential in 4, so kind of a, you know, grandfather influence there. I'd have to look at it more. My head's just been so wrapped up in 1 lately that I'm, like, floundering. Yes, I do need to play Shadow Hearts. I used to actually own a physical copy of Kodelka, but I sold it during the Great Purging. But I love that game, and I still have it on here, so. And I had a copy of Shadow Hearts, too, that I bought. I'm so mad. I bought it for, like, $50 from a used game store. He swore it was cleaned and tested and worked. Nope. Never worked. I ended up, like, selling it for $10 just because it had the case. Oh, welcome. Hey, Phil. Oh my god, Phil. Don't start, Phil. Okay. Would it really be a Muse stream if we didn't start by going ass backwards the wrong way? I feel like I do this every time I play this game, too. I always think that it's back behind me. It's not. I'm dumb. I think, next street down, was I? Yes, next street down. Okay. This game still scares me to this day. Yeah, I could see that. It's, like, playing it again as an adult has definitely, it's got its moments. As a younger, like, I probably didn't try this until early college. I just remember being like, wow, it's so ugly. Why is this voice acting so bad? Wow, this is terrible. You know, very dismissive at first. Am I streaming Fatal Frame 5 with the remastered? Yes! Immediately! I'm so excited! I jumped back into looking back on some old Fatal Frame stuff, too, the other day, and God, I'm just excited to see what Fatal Frame 5's all about. I don't remember what day it comes out. It's the end of the month, right? I'm hoping to have enough time to finish hacking my Wii and we can play the other Fatal Frames before then. Go. Another series that I love very much. And I hope succeeds. I want it to come back for realsies. Honestly, more than Silent Hill, I want Fatal Frame to come back. Just because, like, Silent Hill, I feel like, stands on its own. And if we never got another one, I'm cool with, like, what we have. Fatal Frame, we only got 3 officially, like, big licensed ones that came over here. 2 that were never brought over here. And then 1 that only got over here digitally on a console that nobody owned. So, like, it's just been so much more limited in its exposure in the West that I feel like it didn't get the chance to get as big as Silent Hill did here. And I want it to come back now, because horror's so big now. People have got to get into Fatal Frame. They'd love it. Like, streaming and stuff, people need to get more into that series, and I want it to come back real big. Big time. I hope Fatal Frame 5 does that. Oh my god. It has pretty girls and ghosts in it. Surely someone will stream that. Surely it will explode, right? Yeah? That's my hope. That's my dream. I just want Makoto Shibata to continue living his dream forever to write games about people fucking ghosts. And how attracted to ghosts he is, and how he's seen ghosts for realsies. I just want him to keep living his dream. It's very important to me that he keeps living his dream of making video games about ghost fucking. I'm gonna cry thinking about Makoto Shibata's dreams. That's another person I really need to make more videos about. A video about. I think I've only referenced him in vaguely other things. Hello, Lola. You want to say hi? Is there a way to play the old Fatal Frame games? They are, hello. Hey, Lola. There are, the first 3 are available on the, like, classic store on the PS3. I don't know if they're on PS4. And, of course, you can emulate them. And as far as old PS2 games go, they aren't the most expensive ones. You might spend $30 to $60 depending on how complete it is, which is pretty cheap nowadays for old PS2 horror games. I highly recommend all 3. Like, I think there's strengths and weaknesses, but they're all really good horror experiences, and they build on each other in a way that it's more, it's a better experience if you play them in order. I wouldn't say the same about Silent Hill. They're not necessarily, like, even 3, I feel like you can still, like, I played 3 and I'd never played this game, you know? I feel like it's not quite the same, whereas Fatal Frame 3 is so about the, like, legacy of the other games that you can't experience it in the same way if you've not played them. Lola, I know you just want my lunch. You can't have my lunch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lola. No lunch. No. You say hi? No, don't lick me. Stop licking me. Alright, where am I? Yeah, I've been recommended Dread Out a couple times. I need to play that. I think the next game I play, if not the Silent Hill play novel, it'll be Faith. Because, I've seen a lot of stuff on that lately. Where you going? Bye, puppy. What do you mean it's low? I had it charging! I have a feeling this thing doesn't hold a charge very well anymore. Are you charging now? No? You're not charging at all? Does this cord not work? Okay, maybe it has to be plugged into a different kind of end. Alright, well, I'll have to find something for that. Lola is a cute baby. She's very sweet. Alright. I think I'm back where I should have been, like, 20 minutes ago. Passing the church. Yeah. I don't remember much about 5 and if it has that kind of stuff, but from what I've seen, I thought it looked cool. I know it's controversial among fans because apparently it introduces some weird-ass shit with the first game's characters, but also it's a Japanese horror game. I'm not surprised it introduced that weird-ass shit. Also, Makoto Shibata likes ghost fucking, so I'm not surprised that that was involved in Fatal Frame 5. So I have a feeling those things won't bother me. I'm trying to talk around the spoilers, but I'm sure Fatal Frame fans know what I'm talking about, because I remember it being a big thing. Ooh, wow, that sounds neat. Oh, yeah, I gotta go find the thing and put the thing down. I would like to play Fatal Frame in Japanese. That would be fun. Yeah, Project Zero is its Japanese name? Or no, I think maybe in Japan it's just called Zero, and then in Europe it's called Project Zero, and then we call it Fatal Frame. I do not remember why those changes were made, but there was a reason. I've heard the Fatal Frame 2 remake wasn't that bad either. Like, I've not heard anything bad really about any of the Fatal Frame games. They've just never, like, been blockbuster enough that they've become really, really popular and, you know, like Silent Hill. Whereas I feel like Silent Hill games are you're far more likely to talk to fans who are like, this one sucks and that one rocks and this one's, you know. In general, I feel like all the Fatal Frame games are solid. Like, yeah, it's a game and you can play it and have a good time. Do you play Silent Hill 1 on 4 or PS4? Not on PS4. You gotta, like, hack the shit out of it, and it doesn't look great. But you can play Silent Hill 4 on GOG. It's a internet silent, like, what's it? It's like Steam. So you can play it on PC. And, of course, you can emulate them. I'm playing all this on my PS3. Because I'm a dirty little cheater. Alright. I have a key, right? That's what Dahlia gave me. I should have freaking looked at my inventory and it could have been like, yeah, bridge key, stupid. Yes! I knew it. Would you give Ace Combat a try? Is that, yes, push the switch. I don't tend to do, like, action-y games because I'm not good at shooting. Resident Evil's the closest I tend to get. I did play Mass Effect back in the day, but I was never good at it. I did more of the story shit. And nowadays, I'm not even really into Mass Effect. Dragon Age is more my thing. Alright. What's my favorite console? Right now, it's my freaking PS3, because it plays all the things in the universe. Though I love my Switch. I love being able to play video games on the toilet. And in the car. And at the Walmart. It's just great. I wish there were more things on it. Like, classic things. Yeah. Silent Hill in Japanese is the same in Japanese, except the gray children are absent. I don't know if that's entirely true. I know that in Silent Hill 2, like I did a video a while back showing that some of the riddles at least are different. And I'm curious to see if that's true in any of the other games, but I haven't had the time or energy to dive into that because it would be a lot of work. It'd be a lot of playing the games in Japanese and saving all the images and the riddles. I have played RE4. I've played the GameCube remake of 1, the GameCube remake of Origins, played the PS4 remakes of 2 and 3, I played 4 on PS4, I played 5, I played a little of 7 in VR, which was badass, and 8. I've streamed almost all of those. They are in the horror playlist if you want to watch those streams. Link in the description. But yeah, I enjoy the Resident Evil games quite a bit. They're not my, like, I'm not, like, obsessed with them the way that I am this series, but I mean, I have fun. I always have fun playing those games, and they've gotten so cool lately with the direction they've been going. Like, they're having a freaking renaissance over there of cool shit. I enjoy it greatly. And since I had no, like, nostalgia factor for Resident Evil 3, I was not at all upset or angry about it. I was like, yeah, this is a video game I'm having fun with. I didn't have anything to be upset about, so. Yeah, we Americans are the only ones that got the horrible little children with knives. Oh man, yeah, if Silent Hill was on Switch, I'm trying to hack my Switch. And I really want to be able to play Silent Hill on it. I'm lucky in that I have one of the old versions that is hackable. And I've gotten through most of the steps, but it doesn't seem to be activating. And I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, and I haven't gone back and looked at it again, so. I'm not that worried about it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, whatever. That Switch was dying anyway. It's so old. It has, like, battery problems and button problems. Oh, hello, doggy. You sleeping? Lola's under my chair. Hi, baby girl. Mr. Kaufman. Mr. Coffeeman. How are you doing? I love this bit. He just straight on shoots you. Ah, welcome to America.
Stop. Don't shoot.
He just shot you in your torso. You are dead. You're bleeding out.
My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
Your town gets a 0 Yelp report. This is negative 5 stars.
I'm Dr. Michael Kaufman. I work at this hospital.
Ooh, you hatch
maybe
yours
you
years
can
back.
tell
You
me
can walk
what's
through.
going
Thank
on.
you. That would be great. Because I did all the steps and it should be working. It just won't load the program.
I was taking a nap.
It says that it activated and it worked and it's hackable. And I did all the stuff right. And then when I go to turn it on, the switch just turns on like normal. I don't know what I did.
And it's snowing out. This time of year.
Yes, it's snowing. It's not ash.
Something's gone seriously wrong.
Not in this.
Did you see those
I
monsters?
wonder why, like, what was the thought behind the
Have you ever
snow?
seen such aberrations?
Whose idea that was?
Ever even heard of such things?
Because they don't necessarily need the snow on top of the fog.
You
It's
and
just
I
a cool,
both
it's
know
like pretty
creatures
looking.
like that don't exist.
I wonder.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl anywhere? I'm looking for.
I like how he just sweeps that aside, like, existential crisis about
Someone
monsters?
Short. black
Where's my
hair.
child? Have you seen a little girl?
She's missing. I'm sorry. But with all those monsters around, I highly doubt that she's...
What a douchebag.
Sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you. Your wife, she's here with you?
Yes, Adrian says that,
She died
Silent Hill
4
takes so
years
much
ago.
from Twin Peaks.
Now it's just me and my daughter.
Yes. I love Twin Peaks, it's great.
See. I'm sorry.
I think the next Silent Hill behind the scenes video is going to be on the voice acting and about how I think Twin Peaks majorly inspired the voice acting.
Nothing.
Because all
So long.
the
Good
actors
luck out there.
were told to speak with a 1-second pause in front of and behind every line. So they would talk like this, and then they would talk again. And it sounds very unnatural and weird. And it always reminds me of that scene in Twin Peaks where they're in the club and the guy shows up on stage, the big bald guy, and he comes to the microphone and he goes, "It is happening again. It is happening now." Like, just that weirdness. I think it was definitely done on purpose to pull on like a Twin Peaks vibe. You should watch Twin Peaks if you like Silent Hill, especially if you like this one. Because Twin Peaks is just so weird, so good, so little of it is ever explained. It's so confusing and strange. Absolutely a delight. What happened to my freaking flashlight? Isn't it on? I should probably heal. Okay, I guess it won't let me turn it on right now? I don't know. Hello, welcome. Yeah, there was a Silent Hill. There's been variations on Silent Hill, like, themed events in various places. I know Japan had one when Revelations came out. The US had one when the first movie came out. None of them lasted very long. I think maybe Whitney Chavez might have been at one of them. I think I remember something about that, but... Alright. Fancy looking hospital. Twin Peaks, is it a horror or thriller? It's not a thriller. It's hard to explain what Twin Peaks is. It has horrifying elements. It is the story of a young girl who is murdered and the mystery of solving her murder, but the more that the FBI agent involved tries to solve her murder, the more strange supernatural things keep happening in the town of Twin Peaks. And it's about the people that live there and the murder and the strange supernatural things. And a lot of it is just kind of left really ambiguous and very weird. And definitely Silent Hill has that kind of feeling to it. Last time I saw it was on Netflix. It should be streaming somewhere, because it's old. It's been around for ages. Ah, give me that. I watched the original series in college, I think. I've not seen the season 3 update. I missed that the first time I played this game. I was so sad. And yet, as much as it sucks that the bad ending, like Cheryl is gone and Sybil's gone, I kind of love the like goodbye that happens in the bad ending, because Cheryl doesn't say goodbye otherwise. Even though, you know, yeah, there's a baby and she's being reborn, it's not Cheryl. I kind of liked that ending. Okay. Alright. Now what have we here? Pleasant sounds. Okay, I guess we're going in the basement. Yeah, David Lynch was a major influence on Silent Hill. Toyama mentions him in, like, every interview. And he was a film student, and film seems to have been one of his largest influences. Go away, creepy bugs! Hey, Kazune, welcome! Am I doing anything else down here? Is that it? I guess I'm just going to the elevator? Can y'all F off? Seriously. I don't know. I feel like the bad ending is kind of neat. It's really creepy. I like it. I enjoy it, but also I get people that would get upset about it. Because back in the day, people did get kind of upset about how easy it was to just fuck up. And most people didn't know, you know, the proper stuff to do. Alright. What ending in Silent Hill 2 is canon? Silent Hill 2 I don't think has a canon ending. Ito has said his favorite ending was the in water. But unlike the other games, it doesn't seem to have like a canonical ending because it's not as connected to the others, you know? So you don't have to be like Silent Hill 3 can't happen unless this game has good ending, you know? If I remember right, I'm just supposed to like fuck around and use all the floors and then floor 4 shows up. Hey, Akatsuki! Somebody having lunch behind me? Hello, Gandalf. Guess go to floor 1 again? Dog ending is clearly the one true ending. Oh no, you watched some episodes of the sequel to Twin Peaks, got confused. Yeah, that would make sense. That would be very confusing to watch that out of order. Oh, the resurrection ending? I kind of love the fact that one of the endings is just magic ritual. Especially because the series has always been really occulty, but 2 doesn't have that much of the occult in it. And that's kind of like a major, you know, spin on the occult themes. Still nothing. How do I make the level 4 show up? How to activate that? How to activate elevator? Come on. Hello, welcome. Alright, help in hospital stage. That's gotta be it. Nope, it's different as Silent Hill 4. Gosh dang it. Alright. Guess we'll go back down to the basement. No, am I in the basement? Oh, dog, you farted! Why'd you do that? Okay. Ooh, it's my favorite. Cold. I love fake machines and stuff in these games. They're always so funny. If I checked... Okay, that's... I think I've been in here. I think there was also a save out here somewhere, wasn't there? Oh! I'm in a different area of it now, I think. There's gotta be a map around here somewhere. Oh, is there an... Oh, they've announced the English cast for SMT5? Tell me! Gimme, gimme! Alright, I am back where I was. Where's the door? Here we go. Where's the... I thought there was a save point if you could get to the back of the desk. Yeah, here, okay. This is what I was thinking about. Can I save from this side, or do I have to go back around? Damn it. Oh well. A map! 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 Okay. Alright, so now we can go back and start testing more doors. Okay. I haven't tried that room, I guess. Yes, I did grab the red liquid, so we are good to go there. Now, I think I've tried almost every door on this floor. Okay, I think that's just a door to go outside. Yep, okay. Alright, I guess we'll try the elevator again. You have to check the doors and not just visit them. I wondered if that might have been what I... Yeah, that's what I did wrong. I didn't check the door. Oh. Fun fact about this scene. A hacker on Twitter showed by zooming out that scene is done in a way where you've got the front of the store and you see Alessa's model walking in, and then about, like, I don't know, like a foot away, there's this weird texture just floating in the air, and then the camera sees it through the texture to make it look like it's kind of a sort of a TV-ish kind of vibe. That is neat. It's in my Silent Hill 1 making of document, which you can get from my coffee for free. Come here, food. Oh, that noise. Oh yeah, I guess I have to go back all the way over. Okay, here we go. Go down the stairs. No, down. Down the stairs. Harry, why are you doing that? Trying to play this game one-handed isn't working. I need to finish my lunch. Alright, I think we're good now. Oh, good! Toilets! Let's get that, their turtle, right? Turtle. A plate of turtle. That was loud. Oh, that's creepy. Does she just wait until you move? I never noticed that. It doesn't look like she moves until you do. That's creepy. Okay. You have to be in a certain range? There she goes. That's the bird cage. It's neat that there's like stuff here that's not going to even matter until later. And it just gets to sit around and be confusing until you come back. Phil! That's a good idea, Phil. Lola, hush. Lola, hush. Lola. You don't need to bark. It's just the neighbors. She doesn't like when neighbors walk their dogs. You're so scary. Good job. I know you're joking, Phil, but I suddenly really want a Silent Hill dating sim to be a real thing. Some kind of drug. Is that bullets? Give me the bullets. The nurses in this one creep me out more than the ones in 2 and 3. I agree. I think the nurses in this one are way more grotesque and stuff. Way nastier. And does it perhaps say something that these nurses were designed by a woman and the later ones might have been done by a guy? But truly, the sexiest nurses are the Silent Hill 4 nurses. Oh, yeah, the nurses with the guns were pretty intense. I don't think any nurses in this one have guns. And that's fair. My new #1 fear, nurse with gun. Terrified of my Aunt Bunny. Give her a gun and it's over. Alright, that's 2 plates. How many bullets do I have? I don't know. I try not to use them until boss fights come around. She does not sound happy. Ah, patients, nurses, same thing, basically. I know they're called patients, but I don't know. Because they're like giant monsters in the hospital, I always put them in the same category in my head. Save point. Yay. Hey, Neil, welcome. Are those the only Silent Hill monsters that used to be real people? Others are implied. Like the missionary from 3 looks like a person that got swallowed up in nasty goo. Pretty terrifying. But the only ones that are like certain are the nurses and the doctors that have the parasites on them. And as we see with Sybil, you know, people can get possessed by them. I guess the ghosts from 4 were also technically monsters that used to be people in a different way. But I think that it's kind of implied that certain other creatures might also be that way. I kind of like the idea that most of the monsters used to kind of sort of be a human in some way, or somehow transformed. I don't know. But I also like that they don't actually confirm wherever they come from, because that makes it worse. Alright, so that's all those doors. So, I guess I can just go downstairs now. James is a Silent Hill monster who used to be real people. Does that mean that when he's added to Dead by Daylight, he's just gonna be the one that's chasing you? And then he catches you and he doesn't put you on the hook, he smothers you with a pillow. That would be fun. I hope they add an item to that game that's just like, a pillow! Nah, they'll probably add like a VHS tape. A can of light bulbs! I want to play that game again. I do, Phil. You know me so well. Oh, excuse me. This is one thing that always bugged me when I played this game. The intro to the game shows you have a lighter, but then for this puzzle, you have to get a lighter. Huh? I thought I had one! Clouds flowing over a hill, sky on a sunny day, tangerines that are bitter, lucky four-leaf clover, violets in the garden, dandelions along a path, unavoidable sleeping time, liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. I don't agree that this puzzle is hard, but there were people in some magazines back in the day that said this puzzle was really hard, and I was like, I don't agree. It's just colors, gang. Okay, dandelions were towards the end. So I think dandelions goes there. And then, where'd the blue one go? White, blue. Okay, so blue goes in the top, and then green goes in the bottom. Yeah, stop making sense, people. You remember my analysis on that poem? I'm glad you do. I don't. I analyzed the poem? I guess I did do a video on Alchemilla, so I must have. I've made like 90 videos about this series. I don't remember them all. I also just put that in the wrong square, dang it! Remove it. Hello.
Hey, how long are you gonna be streaming?
I don't know. Why? What's up?
Your brother and Miss and Addie are coming over to pick me up for dinner for my birthday.
Oh, okay. Then, are they on their way?
Yeah, you're included if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll come. Unless you don't want me to.
I don't care. You haven't said anything back?
I forgot.
I knew you did. Pat said that. He says, you're kidding, Amanda. I forgot. We told her a week ago.
Happy birthday, Mommy.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome, I'm here. Not all here, just partially here.
Your birthday present was moving all those statues in the backyard.
Oh, gee, well, you got a lot more to go. Alright. You might get some flack from your brother.
I mean,
It's probably the first time.
I already told him that we'd, go out. I didn't figure we'd do a party or nothing.
No.
I told him we'd go out and do
He
dinner.
just said, is she planning anything? I said, no, it's your sister.
We talked and he said, okay, we'll go out to dinner. And I said, okay, that's the plan. I'm sorry, I
It's
didn't.
okay. That's fine. I don't want to.
That's what I thought, was you never want that. I'm sorry. I always think yours is at the end towards the October 25th for some reason. Yeah, that's Lana. Not my fault. My sister and my mom have the same birthday month. Okay. Everybody says happy birthday. Aww. That's okay. We all know Casey's your favorite. No. I did figure we'd have another, like, maybe, what's the day? Have another get-together, maybe the 23rd. I gotta text everybody. I figured that would be your birthday party. The fridge is open. I just didn't want to invite them all over with Pat and Lissa.
No.
Oh, there we go.
They waited for you to talk to you. Lissa said something this morning, but Pat didn't.
Okay. Where were the other squares? We got the one that was in the bathroom. There's one that we gotta distract the monster with the blood bag. So I guess we just go downstairs now. Where's the stairs? Where is stairs? Is stairs this way? Stairs? No, that doesn't seem like it. This way. My family has a running joke about who's the favorite child. I don't know why. There's like technically 5 of us, and then all my brother's friends from high school and my friends from high school. My mom kind of half adopts everyone, and so the running joke is always who's the favorite. My brother thinks it's him and all that, and I've always said it was my friend Casey because Casey's always happy to help her around the house and do stuff, and she's like, "Oh, you're my favorite." I've known him since what? We were 3rd graders? He's basically a brother at this point. Okay, so we're on the bottom floor. And we haven't tried any of these rooms since the Otherworld change. Doctor. Okay, nothing in here. Oh! My favorite! Yay! Okay. Turn around. Nope. What Harry doesn't know is these doctors are all just attempting to give him the corona vaccine. Apparently Harry's a no-vaxxer. Oh no, don't! I refuse! For some reason, my mind is blanking on where the other plates are. Oh, there's one! Ha! And a very loud noise. Hospital's full of them. Alright. That was the director's office. So the queen was in the director's office. The turtle was in the bathroom. The cat, I don't remember. We picked up the cat. And then the last one. Where is it? Alright, I didn't check that office, so I guess I'll go down there. Ooh, yeah, the fridge that insta-kills you is pretty upsetting. I think it's actually in the hospital nowhere place towards the end of the game, but I remember doing that once too, and I was so mad. Talia deserves to win then. What a twist! That's why Cheryl ran away. She wants to get a vaccine. This is getting too real. Should try the basement. Sir, you sound like you need a breathing tube. Is that the basement door? There it is. Which microphone do I use? I have a blue Snowball. I used to have, the bigger, fancier, like, Yeti, I think it's called. I only had it for 5 months and it freaking crapped out on me. So never again. What fridge? There's a monster that comes out of a fridge if you try and take this item. If you don't, like, stab it first or something. You have to do something to keep the fridge monster from destroying you. Alright. Did I already meet Lisa? No, I have not met Lisa yet, but we will probably get there today. Alright. There we go. Need that. I think that's a weapon or something, right? Ah! Leave me alone! Have I tried every door down here? Yes. Wait, so that room's locked? Okay, I have to get that later. Excuse me. Coming through. Okay. I haven't checked some of those rooms, so I should probably double back over there. Okay. So I can't go back that way. Let's try going through the other door. Ah! Excuse me, sir. Okay. That's the room Lisa's in! Poor baby. Okay. So, checked all those. I haven't checked everything here, but I don't think I can get through until I find the other thingamajig. So, where is the last thing? I'm gonna Google it. Let's see. What was that puzzle called? The 4 plates puzzle, Silent Hill. Colored plates, 4 plates. It got me there. Alright, we got the turtle. The Hatter's the one we're missing. The Hatter is in room 204. Oh, that's the one that's blocked by the bloodsucker. So what I need is the blood pack. The blood pack is on the shelf in the storage room in hospital level 3. Shelf in the storage room. Excusey. See, that's what I said, that the puzzle's the easiest. But literally, people wrote into magazines saying it was confusing. I guess back in the day, if you really got stuck on something and there was no internet to help you, anything could become frustrating, I suppose. Muse needs to Google something for Silent Hill. My memory is shit. I have to Google these games constantly. Honestly, I might have 2 memorized. I've probably played that one the most. But the other ones, nah. I'm constantly getting lost. Okay, what they say, storeroom. Can I go this way? Is this door open? Or do I have to use the stairs? God damn it. Thought I'd unlocked it. So now I gotta go back to floor 1 and go back to the stairs. Why didn't the killer doctors return in later games? I don't know. I mean, Silent Hill 2 really was centered on James's experience with women, so that's probably why he didn't see any male monsters. And at that point, it was just kind of like a tradition to have nurse monsters. I guess they just never went back to it. This is not the right stairs. Okay. Where are stairs? over and to the left. That was easy. They were right there. 3rd floor storage room. 3rd floor storage room. Oh, that's cool that the 4th floor disappears, but the stairs to the 4th floor are still here. Can you actually go back? What do you know? I didn't realize you could go back once you'd come. Oh, that's cool. Just a blank wall. It's nice. Excuse me. Nurses are overused. I'd say nowadays that's probably true, but only because, like, Homecoming used them when it didn't need them because of the movie tie-in, and the movie used them when they didn't need them because the director was horny. Yeah. But then we really don't see them again after that. I feel like Homecoming's the last time we saw them. So really, that was just the one too many. I don't think... Well, no, Origins had them. Origins did. And it didn't have the ones that were supposed... Like, the ones in this game, it had horny ones. So yeah, Origins and Homecoming probably didn't need them. As much as I love the Silent Hill movie, any of the problems that you have with it are generally because the director was horny. Which is sad, because he actually seemed to have, like, a good grasp of Silent Hill and what makes it tick. He was just too horny. And he thought that fathers don't care about their children. Okay. I was thinking about that the other day, though. As much as the director chose to change Harry to a woman because he felt that only mothers care about their children in that way, which is stupid. Because that's just absolutely dumb. At the same time, I was trying to imagine a 2006 movie in which the male lead is allowed to be as vulnerable and weak as Harry is in this game. I cannot picture it. I cannot see... They would have buffed him up. They would have made him like a cop or something. Like, they would have tried to beef him up. Because I can't imagine 2006 Hollywood producers and such, like, green-lighting a film in which the main male character is just, like, a useless writer who screams and gets hurt a lot. And is emotional and vulnerable and just wants to save his daughter. So, like, as much as his reasons for changing it were stupid, I have a feeling if they'd done it with a guy that it would have been worse. Because then we just would have had a film where the main character wasn't allowed to be vulnerable. Hollywood. How cool would it have been, though, if we'd gotten to have, like, a legit Harry Mason Silent Hill. God, I would have loved it. I did still love that movie. That movie was my introduction to Silent Hill, so I always will have a fond place for it in my heart. Okay. He was played by Sean Bean. But that's not him, though. That's not really Harry. That's, like, alternate universe female Harry's husband. Because Rose is Harry, technically. Rose is alternate universe female Harry. This is my gender swap AU Silent Hill. Yeah, the burning children, the way they did that in the film was badass. That film had some cool shit in it, monster-wise. All in all, I think there was some quality content in the film, even if some of the director's choices were dumb. Because he's a weird, horny person. Thought Hollywood was woke. Hollywood's garbage, like any large industry is. Nowadays, most of what I like is on YouTube. Like, and indie shit. The Mist, where the main character is nobody and ultimately fails to save everyone. That's fair. But I still think that he was, like... I remember that film with, everybody had this kind of macho attitude still going on, and everybody was punching each other all the time. And, like, Harry's not that guy. Like, the whole heart of this game is that Harry really tries to solve problems through conversation and being emotionally vulnerable and talking to people. Like, Kaufman shoots at him and he's like, don't shoot! Like, that's not what would have happened in a more, action-y American movie. It's not that American movies haven't allowed for vulnerability in men, and it has improved over time, but it's a specific kind of vulnerability. Like, I love the Die Hard movies, and they have this kind of history for being very early versions of male vulnerability, because before that you had like your Arnold Schwarzeneggers who were in these action movies where they just were like huge and buff and nothing could hurt them, and like he was far more vulnerable, but he was still this like badass. He was kind of emotionally less vulnerable. He was less vulnerable than the characters that had come before him, but not as much as like a Harry, who's legit just kind of like this soft dad that just wants to like save his daughter and not really hurt anybody, and kind of wins the day by being good to people. And I just can't see, especially like 20 years ago, that kind of character being allowed to exist. I just love Harry a lot. He's great. I guess now I just need to start checking doors. We're now in a new area. Ah, goodbye. Is that a door? I just can't imagine, like, how they would have machoed him up to a certain extent. Because he's just really not macho, not in the least. I can't even see him being, like, kind of like in The Mist. Like, the conflict of The Mist is all the characters getting really angry at each other in the shopping center, and certain characters having to be like, alright, back off. I can't see him doing that. I see him being the guy in the middle being like, okay, everybody come. Kind of like, Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Just kind of that guy. Not as goofy, but just, I don't see him as tough. Oh yeah, the second movie has some issues, and I think many of those issues stem from the fact that, if I remember right, the guy that directed The Evil Dead is also the guy that directed that one. And once you know that, it just makes a lot of sense behind, like, why they had so much, like, weird gore that had no place. Like, weird body horror stuff that just didn't work well and didn't really look like, it didn't have a Silent Hill aesthetic to it, but it definitely kind of had an Evil Dead kind of aesthetic to it. It's weird. Apparently, Keiichiro Toyama really loved the first Silent Hill movie, which I think is adorable. The second movie isn't as bad as I've heard it is. Don't watch it for a good movie. Watch it for entertainment. And you might have fun. It's not a good story. It's not a good movie, but it's fun. Like, there's some things that happen in that movie that are just bonkers. I watched it in theaters, and I just remember screaming at various points, like, oh my god, this is so weird! Why is this happening? And it has some cool monsters in it, and some cool effects. But it's not a good story. It's not Silent Hill 3 adapted. It's like a weird Silent Hill fanfiction, but it's entertaining to watch. Whereas, like, I would say the first film has its problems, but it's a good film. And I would recommend it to people, even if they weren't into Silent Hill. I'm good on health right now. My heartbeat's not going that bad. Yes, it's good for a laugh. It's entertaining. I don't know about the films not getting the deeper themes. I think the first one does. It misses it only in that the director has weird feelings about gender, but watching the film and Rose playing that role, you still get that sense of, like, family and, protecting your kid. And I love the movie goes a little harder into themes of religious persecution, where literally she says at one point, like, I'm an atheist, like, the hero of the film is an atheist, and as a religious student in the United States, I can tell you that is very rare, and Americans don't like atheists in general, and that was cool. I wrote a whole paper in my religious ethics class about how atheism was presented in Silent Hill. I really liked the film for that. I probably should heal. Yes. But it definitely wasn't a one-to-one, which, honestly, can't we just have David Lynch do it? David Lynch, Silent Hill. David Lynch, Silent Hill. Give it to me. Please. I'll do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Please. Yeah. They apparently actually had Silent Hill, like, they were playing the game while they were on set, And I think Akira Yamaoka may have been there, if I remember right, and was, like, watching him play while he was directing people, because he was kind of trying to compare where the camera was with where it was in the game, which I think is fascinating. It sounds like he really did try and understand it as much as possible. But you kind of miss the mark when you start talking about how, like, only women can care about their children. That's just so weird. Phil! No, Phil! Phil, no! Actually, you know what? Yes. Michael Bay, Silent Hill. Michael Bay, Silent Hill. Oh, God. Oh, no. Where was the save point? Okay. I unlocked that side of the place, right? Is that what I unlocked? That's what I unlocked. So what did I get out of that? Oh, I missed an operating room. That might be why I'm not found anything. It is a shame that we didn't get, like, a Japanese Silent Hill film. I don't know how you'd do that, unless you just, like, rewrote it to be in a Japanese town. Or you just had a bunch of Japanese directors and stuff come over here. Like, it would be expensive, but that would have been cool. Katsuki. Alright. So... I needed the second floor, damn it. Except, is that door still locked? Or did I unlock that? Yes, I unlocked that one, so let's go back down. Guillermo del Toro Silent Hill would be cool, too. He should rewrite one of the Silent Hills to be like, The Shape of Water. Do a Silent Hill 2 Shape of Water, but Pyramid Head is the monster. Nah, that'd just be Siren the movie, yeah. Which Siren already has a movie, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it... Yes, it does have a movie. Made like 10, 15 years ago, I think. Oh, and that reminds me, I got the Otori Giso movie arrived. An old Japanese sound novel that was really popular over there, a horror story, that never got translated officially or unofficially for us. But they did make a movie of it, and it's not available online, but I found a DVD for $5, so I will upload that to the archive, and we'll have to give that a watch. I thought we'd watch movies today, but I did not realize. I forgot what day it was, so that'll have to be another day. I'm so bad at dates. I rarely remember if it's a Wednesday or a Tuesday. Favorite Silent Hill... I think maybe Downpour, which is probably, like, blasphemy, but I really like Downpour's music. Oh, no, there is a key there. I need that. I need that. Get away. Get away. Get the key! Get the key! Basement storeroom key. Alright, we're almost done with the hospital. Okay, go around. Okay, so I guess we just go back to the elevator, go down to the first floor. Ah, what happened? What just happened to the camera? It just went wild. Okay, we're going the right way. What was it called? OTORIGISO. You might have better luck searching for St. John's Wort, which is the English title. It's a sound novel, which is like a visual novel for the Famicom, maybe? I don't know. It's a really popular old horror game that a lot of game developers for horror will reference and talk about in their, like, influential works, because it just had a pretty major effect on game developers of that time, because it was pretty big. Probably the first major horror visual novel from, like, 1989 or something. Do I ever get tired of playing Silent Hill? There are times I feel like playing something else, but I don't get tired of playing Silent Hill. I have a, what you call hyperfocus. I'm ADD. I become very interested in certain things, and I will never stop being obsessed with them. Not since I started. Back in my first year of college, or probably it was around that time when I started getting obsessed. We went to, no, it was high school. We went to the lake for vacation. My family had a lake trailer, and brought my PS2 with me, and that was the first time I beat Silent Hill 2, and I brought this notebook, and I started, like, writing things down and making these blog posts about it. Because this whole thing with video games for me started with blogs back on Tumblr. Okay, you guys gotta get out of my way. Are you guys good? Alright. Get the friggin' thing! So yeah, I've been obsessed for like 15 years. I don't think it's gonna end anytime soon. Yeah, I do. I live in Silent Hill. I do. Alright, we're in the storehouse. What's that? Bullets, gimme. Ooh, there's a portrait of a woman. Yes, I saw a picture of that the other day. There's a portrait on the wall behind Lisa. There's actually quite a few different pictures in the game that I think are taken from somewhere else, but the quality of the, like, textures is so low, it's hard to identify what it was. I've been trying, but had minimal success. Yeah, Daniel Licht was really great. Something I find funny about Silent Hill music is when Akira left and Downpour had Korn come in for the music, and people got really mad and they were like, Korn can't do Silent Hill, this is weird. Apparently Akira Yamaoka really likes Korn, which I just think is funny. Or he's like, go back to Akira, he's got taste. And Akira's like, I like Korn. His tastes are all over the place. Every interview you read where he, like, says my favorite band or favorite, it's always something different, because he's just constantly, like, listening to and taking in new shit. It's amazing. Hello. Excuse me. Hey. No. Leave me alone. Are you dead yet? Good. Is that not a door? Kind of looked like one. I thought there were 2 rooms down here. Lay off. Hello. Ah, there's so many freaking nurses in here. There it is. Get the tape. Get the tape. Oh, good.
What's this? Looks like someone's been here.
Poor baby. Alright. I thought there was something else in here. Maybe not. Is that something on the wall? Is that a picture? What is it? Maybe it's just a... Yeah, I can't tell. Okay! How do I get back out of here? Alright. So we should be able to go right to the first floor. Let's see where I am. Okay, so we just need to go up one staircase. That's the elevator. Don't want that. I want the stairs. Where's the stairs? There's stairs. Give me stairs. No! 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 Okay. Did I get turned around? No, I'm going the right way. Alright. Excuse me. Lay off. Oh my god, get out of my way, doctor! Are you kidding? Lovely. Here we go! My girl.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
Who are you?
My name's Lisa Garland. What's yours?
Harry Mason.
Harry, tell me what's happening here. Where is everybody? I must have gotten knocked out. When I came to, everyone was gone. It's awful.
So you don't know anything either. Great. I just don't get it. It's like this is all some kind of bad dream.
Yeah, a living nightmare.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
A 7-year-old girl. What, she's your daughter?
Yes.
A 7-year-old girl. I can't say that I have. I was unconscious all this time. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Do you know anything about all that weird stuff in the basement?
No? Why? Is there something down there?
You don't know? Don't you work here?
We're under strict orders never to enter the basement storeroom. So I really don't know. What did you say was down there?
It's...
Oh.
Damn. My head.
What's wrong? Harry? Harry, let me help you. Harry?
Ugh, I love it! It's so cool and creepy, just like the dream aspects. And knowing that they played into that so hard because they knew they couldn't, like, develop a straightforward plot is just so cool. Like, they built their town and they came up with these ideas and they were like, how are we supposed to get this character from point A to point B in a reasonable way?
Tell me everything.
Let
you
us
know.
follow
What's going
the
on?
ancient ways of Dante Alighieri. He fainted.
The town is being devoured
In Dante's
by
Divine
dark.
Comedy, the character explores the many levels of hell, and Dante describes them all in horrifying detail. It's lovely. But there were points where he had no idea how to get the character from point A to point B, and so his answer was, he fainted.
I don't understand a word of this.
And Silent Hill does the same thing.
The evidence of your eyes.
How shall we get him out of El Camino Hospital to the next place? He shall faint!
That is your destination. This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop it now. Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
So that's what I saw in the schoolyard. What does it mean?
Nothing!
It is the mark of Samael. Don't let it be completed.
No. This is the mark of Samael.
Hey, wait!
Alright, let's see. There should be a save around here somewhere. But yeah, I saw that picture of the lady in the background, and it looks like it's not in this room. Which, I don't know if this isn't the same room we met Lisa in, is it? I'm not sure. It looks like it might be a little different. But, that's interesting. I'll have to see if I can get anything closer up. Alright, we are going to save and call it for now. Thanks for joining us. I guess we'll continue this tomorrow. After that, probably the play novel, and then something not Silent Hill, because there's lots of horror games that I've still not gotten around to playing and would like to play. If you like what I do and you want to support it, links are in the description. You can become a member for as little as 99 cents, get access to 20 more Silent Hill videos, free copies of my Silent Hill books, which, speaking of, I just posted a free 300-page document on the making of Silent Hill. All the research behind my recent Silent Hill documentary videos is in that. So you can go check that out for free on my Ko-fi. Let's see. You can follow me on social media and join the Discord if you want to watch movies with us, keep up with what I'm doing, all that jazz. And thanks again to all of our members like Billy, Jeff, Daniel, Phil. You guys are amazing. Thank you for keeping the stream alive. You're awesome. And I will be back soon with more stuff. Kazune, thank you. Should have Silent Hill symbolism Wednesday-ish, I think. And then, more documentary later the week. So that is it. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.